You are listening to the one and only DBK and Insar hack on Heritage Radio. And it's been nice so far. We've talked about the impact of exercise on the body in a new study that showed that exercising for every 1 hour results in 7 hours.
7 hours of extended life.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yep, within reason, as assuming you don't try and exercise for 4 or 5 hours a day, which would extend your life by 1 day every.
Yeah. You should do your diet half hour or something. Get a phone in and ask DBK for any tips you need about health, diet, your exercise. This fella knows everything.
There is a disclaimer. If I knock 5 years off your life expectancy, you will not get a refund.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to. One little thing that I think I'm very passionate about, one thing that I think is really important. Do you know, bro, last week you talked about how, people don't have options. People have diesel cars, for example, and we can't be expected to give them up because what we meant to drive instead. I know. I'm being sarcastic. I think that's an awful position to take because, bro, when we bang on about how we are slaves by consent, we're slaves to a system that sucks our life force out of us. We have to pay for things that we're paying off on credit, and we are slaves by consent in that sense, So another piece of advice some research that came out recently. It hints at something that I think every Asian should do. That I think Asians and Muslims don't do enough of, which is cycling. And basically, there's a study that showed recently that if you do this, you're gonna half your chances of cancer and cardiovascular disease.
Wow, that's amazing. Because 1 in 3 people actually catch cancer in this country.
Yeah.
So that but half, wow.
And the big thing is when you work it out, let's say the average person in the UK, the mean income, mathematically speaking, is £26,000 per year. After tax, you're talking 20,000 approximately pounds per year. And so, bro, motoring expenses, insurance, petrol, depreciation, and maintenance. You're talking what, 4,000 or 5,000 a year?
Yeah, average, yeah.
So 1/4 of your time that you spend going to the office will be used just for you to get to the office. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's such a huge burden, such a time penalty. 1/4 of your time is going to be spent just paying for that piece of metal and electronics. I want to say that quote by what's his face, Will Smith, that way too many of us we own things that we can't afford to impress people we don't even know. Now let's see. Too many people spend money they don't have to buy things they don't need to impress people they don't even like.
Yeah, that's so true.
So true. And for me, bro, I started cycling a long time ago. My car died on me, and I just said to myself, I don't want to go. I want to just live without a car and see what it's like, because cycling is the ultimate triple payoff you can in life. Number one is we've got a special manager doing. Bro, let's turn this into a game. Do the first word and let's see if we can guess what you're saying.
Right, be nice, right?
Quote. Oh, it's gonna. All right. Quote by. I think my manager is currently furiously writing down a quote by. Is it Benjamin Franklin? Is it Isaiah Berlin? Is it Rousseau? No, it's Steptoe and Son. I don't want to joking. Yeah, so cycling turned out to be, quote was from Brad Pitt in Fight Club. It might have been, but I'm pretty sure Will Smith came up with it.
We have a challenge.
Hey, listen, bro, it's on the internet, and there's another quote next to Will Smith, and it's basically from Benjamin Franklin's Instagram account. I'm saying if it's on the internet,
stop making things up now.
It must be true. It must be true. But yeah, so basically it's bro, this bedding's wrong.
I do like this bedding.
It's nice,
man.
but
Twin Peaks, guys.
This is when we're looking into each other's eyes and we're talking about our heart. Oh, I think that's good. Our manager is coming on air now. No, he's just listening to Twin Peaks. What do you think of this bedding? This is from the 80s, bro. You're too young to know this.
I don't really know this bedding now.
Oh my
Bro,
word.
Twin Peaks is a classic, man. Do you know?
Classic,
Is it David Lynch?
David Lynch.
He's a legendary director, and he made this cult classic. What's the equivalent of the modern day equivalent? Imagine a cross between the X-Files and Breaking Bad.
The first season was amazing.
X-Files was a bit before my time.
Was it?
As well, oh my god.
How
Bro,
old are you?
He's 8.
23.
Oh my god, he's a baby.
He's got a rattle. But no, bro, you know what? The one way guaranteed that you'll feel old is if you talk to a 20-year-old.
Yeah,
then
I
you're sort of
know.
reminded of how
We're a lot of people older than us, by the way, so we're not too far.
yeah. So yeah, you know, get some proper bedding on. This is when we're talking about our soul opening up and talking about love and whatever.
This is a love bedding. This is a soul.
We're talking
This
about
is
cycling and economics, bro. We can't be talking about with this bedding.
We'll play something after.
All right. Okay. Right. So yeah, cycling. I started cycling, and it was such an amazing triple benefit, bro. Not only was I saving, you know, like I say, 4 or 5 grand a year, which was an epic saving, you know. But on top of that, it felt as a smugness because, bro, at the end of 6 months, I had immensely muscular legs that, bro, I don't want to be too graphic, but I had a Facebook page dedicated to a certain part of my body. I'm not going to mention which part, but it was basically because I cycled so much, I ended up with really muscular legs, ended up being really fit, and on top of that, I ended up being, you know, so much more better off financially.
You know, that's amazing, and thank you for telling us about your legs, which is, you know, is a topic in itself. But you know, to be devil's advocate, you know, there are so many cycling accidents in this country, and that's basically because the motor car rules the roads.
Yeah,
you know, and unlike some certain European countries which do create cycle lanes independently of the rest of the vehicle traffic on the road.
He's talking about going Dutch.
You know, and here they should do something similar because cyclists and big trucks do not mix. And I do know a few friends who have been injured on cycles. And you know, to tell people to be cycling, yeah, it's fair, it's true, it is beneficial.
Yeah.
But you know, the state of the driving conditions on the roads, and especially we see that, you know, a lot of people don't pay enough care and attention. One has to be careful, and one is at risk to a certain extent. So just to display devil's advocate, you know, I do always, you know, give caution to cycling because I do love cycling. You know, when I go to the gym on the odd occasion, I do like the cycling machines.
Yeah,
you know, it just is great. It's such benefit, and you do feel the effect on your legs.
Yeah.
But when I'm driving on the road on a cold, rainy night, you know, I don't want to be the cyclist in front of me who is, you know, they can hardly be seen by other motorists, and certain motorists don't really care about anybody on the roads, you know, and you know, that is the hazards of our kind of modern day, you know, transportation system. But things are changing in Manchester. You know, the Oxford Corridor does have its own cycle lanes. Yeah, you know, going straight up, but that's just one road out of many, and I think that should be kind of extended around the country. So yeah, there was advocate.
Okay. Oh, and we've got a health fair in North Manchester.
If it's not too intellectually challenging for you.
I can multitask. Even though I'm a guy, I am a bloke. I can multitask, but I'm gonna try and get this on. But there's a health fair. Is it? I've got to speak to you. This is our. You've been on there many times, haven't you? On this station.
This is Anjum, our boss, the manager.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
He is he's the grandmaster of this place, so we have to be extra nice to him, extra professional. Are we doing anything inappropriate right now? Probably we are, but yeah, okay. So Anjum, do you want?
I'll have to get the good old whip pad, but you might enjoy that. So
yeah, so that's an incentive. We want to disincentivize it. So Anjum, this health fair, do you want to say anything about it?
Well, you're trying to put my ad-libbing skills to the test. Someone just handed that to me.
Your enthusiasm, Anjum, is carrying this fair. But yeah, there's a health fair that is on the 22nd of April. 11:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
That's in the morning till the afternoon.
Yeah, or if you're me, 5 p.m. because I normally turn up when the thing's closing down.
That's probably the doctors. They'll probably turn up at 5 p.m.
Yeah, well, they're so overworked. Yeah, but it's a free blood test and cholesterol, free blood test for cholesterol and glucose, free blood pressure test, a height test. Who needs a height test? What kind of and weight and BMI checks? All sounds very nice.
You've got a very young bloke standing there who's doing your height test, standing on a stool with a ruler.
Yeah, so very scientific. And that is going to be at the Kirza Mosque, 425 Cheetham Mill Road, Manchester, M80PF. Yeah, go there and I'm sure you won't
it's
regret
free.
this.
What more do you want?
Yeah. So let's carry on with this thing about cycling, right? So I think you'll be surprised at how. Oh, hello.
We've been shown pictures of beautiful ladies. Let's not go into detail.
Okay, so now there's another link. We've got to just talk about National Beauties Workshop Charity Tour.
We're just trying to get the most out of you. At the moment. We've got 9 minutes left, so
featuring
being Asian.
Yeah, it's a good tactic. Featuring DBK and Insar Hack, and we will be there showing you groundbreaking charity workshop tours. Learn new skills and support a great cause. What is this cause, Anjum? Do you want to help me out here?
Yeah, the great cause is the humanitarian crisis in Syria.
Yep.
And it's £100 donation, and the £100, the 100% of the £100 will go towards charitable causes.
Yeah.
And it's for sisters, for the ladies. Obviously, our sisters, they love all the style and the hijabs and the.
There's a lot of YouTube accounts dedicated to that kind of action.
Okay.
Not that I'm an expert.
Right. No, I mean I've got young girls, and they, that's it. I had to fork out £50 on one of them yesterday.
Yep.
Because she went to get something done with her hair.
It's all just a
I
dark.
don't understand it.
It's a dark art to us. We don't know. You waved your hands and said she got something done, because it's like talking about the philosophical interpretations of quantum mechanics. It's just an obscure thing that we don't know something about. We just leave it in that corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Way beyond us.
Way beyond our
we're told to
comprehension.
read it, so we do. It's a National Beauty Workshop Charity Tour.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in 3 cities: Birmingham, Manchester, and London. And the good thing is, you get 2 for the price of 1, basically, because for the £100 donation, which is going to a great charity cause, you get to meet some of the leading people that deal with the beauty side of things, I should say. We should have Sister Aisha Mirza here. Shouldn't we be talking about this, because she knows all about these things.
Yeah. The donation hotline is 01216671312. 1312.
Oh, it's a Birmingham number. My hometown.
Oh yeah, of course. Birmingham, yeah, we're gonna do.
A city where stars are born, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, name 2, please.
I think, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, check that out.
No, we love Birmingham.
Yeah, it's for a good cause as well. So and you're right, Anjum. I can't think of a better cause right now. Should we carry on with the cycling thing, or I think we've done that?
Yeah, we've done cycling now.
All right, listen, I'm enthusiastic about it. I can't help myself. It's something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
But
Cycling event in Media City. Showing off new bikes.
There's what?
There was a cycling event in Media City where they were showing off new bikes.
Yeah.
Riley had the new one, the Diamondback mountain bike with electrical support.
All right, bro. Though it's not an advert for we don't want to give too many details away. Until they start sponsoring us. In which case, well, let's really hammer it.
My brother's got his head screwed on.
Yeah.
And then we're also there.
Yeah, but it's a good sample. We'll send them a link. Yeah. So
let's do a future show on health and fitness.
Yeah.
For the Asian culture, because a lot of our people, they have self-employed jobs, taxi drivers, takeaways, late night jobs, which are not very healthy.
Let's not stereotype.
It's not stereotype, but
it is a bit, but it's stereotypes are normally based on a grain of truth.
So we're going to do a few health tips, and obviously you're the man for diet and nutrition and the scientific plausibility of certain foods, which you're good at, I have to say.
I do look like I'm 3 months pregnant, so I don't know where you're getting this information from, but I'll take
let's
that.
Let's not go in that direction.
I'll take that as a compliment. You are listening to Heritage Radio, DBK and Insar Hack, and we've been talking about random stories, the ramblings of two madmen, but that is the nature of our show. Do you have any closing words you want to add?
No, we're gonna play a little track, and then we will be back next week, next Thursday at 9 p.m. and we're gonna discuss everything and anything.
Your Royal Highness Anjum, do you want to say anything?
No, I'm just fine. I just came to pick up the rappers, and things like that sort of thing.
Tupac. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I thought you meant like hip hop variety rappers. In which case, I was excited for a second. Like, who are you talking about?
I get a slap on my wrist every day from management. We've got too many rappers on.
Yeah.
On the computer.
I want to get home with the Downies, that kind of thing. All right, is this a beautiful track that we're going to play?
Yeah, we're going to play a track. Hope you enjoy. It's called "Don't Talk to Me About Muhammad."
Don't talk to me about health. Yeah. Okay, and we'll be back same time next week.
Yeah. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you then. And thank you for listening. Khadafis.
Travel down this road, don't talk